Hi, kindergarten. This week we're going to read the story On the Move. And this story is all about how people travel from all around the world. You're going to find some really interesting ways that people travel that you might not see here in Michigan, in South Haven, Michigan. This story is an informational text, so it's nonfiction. It's going to teach you real life things. So you'll notice that the pictures that they use, they're actually photographs. So as I'm reading this, I want you to think about, oh, I knew about that way to travel, or I've been on that, or oh my goodness, I did not know all about that. So this story was written by Donna Lantham, and I hope you enjoy it because there's a lot of really cool things that I didn't realize either. Make sure you can see my book here. Here we go. Where is the place you want to go? What ways to get there do you know? When we must get from here to there, we travel by water, land, and air. Are you noticing that the story is also rhyming? Everybody pile in. Buckle up and let's begin. Everybody wave goodbye. We're on the move. Come on, let's fly. Now, when we go to get on an airplane and fly, we're going a long distance away. Like if I wanted to go to Walmart to pick up some groceries, would I hop on my plane to get there? No, because I can just get in my car and drive there because it doesn't take that long. And a lot of times people will get on airplanes to travel because they have to cross over a body of water. And a car couldn't let you travel that way. Around the world, we're on a quest. We'll find the ways to travel best. Do you like the view way up high? Our airplane rooms right through the sky. So if you've ever been on an airplane and you look out the window right before you're getting ready to land or you're going up into the air, this is what it looks like from up above. Isn't that cool? Oh, look, someone did draw a little picture. It's of a car. To home or to school in a city or town, a car zigzags and zooms around. 6 big wheels and a heavy load, a truck rumbles and rambles down the road. This kind of reminds me of when we were reading about the big trucks and how important they are because they have all these important deliveries on their trucks. And they can hold a lot more than a car. Clickety-clack along the track, a quick train zips up there and back. And these trains, I'm going to read you a fun fact at the end of the story. These trains travel super fast. Splashing, dashing, winning raves, a kayak veers above the waves. And you know, boys and girls, we do see kayaks, don't we, in Lake Michigan and on the river. What is a llama doing in our story? Oh my goodness. Where there's no road, where there's no rail, a sure-footed llama moves up the trail. So as you can see, this llama, where they live, this llama is helping transport. Looks like maybe they've made some clothes and they might be taking them to the market to sell. So he's helping him transport this big load. There's no way that he could carry all of this, but this strong llama definitely is going to help him. Over frozen ground and chunky snow, a dog sled is the very best way to go. So boys and girls, in a really cold place like Alaska, I mean, I know Michigan gets cold and you get some snow, but we have like snow tires we can use. Here, the snow is so deep and I don't even see a road, do you? But they will get a team of sled dogs, and he's in the lead, and they get pairs. And what they do is they pull this sled, this toboggan, and this lady, maybe she's got a delivery she needs to make, so she puts it right there, and then this team of dogs will get her there quickly. On rushing waters of purest white, a raft bounces and bobs, so hold on tight. Now, boys and girls, we wouldn't normally see rushing water in a river. I know sometimes it gets a little choppy, but these are more in places like you can see closely. The water is just running really, really fast over rocks, and sometimes can be kind of dangerous. So you can see they have their helmet on, and they've got their life jackets on to be safe. Desert winds are blowing sand as a camel ambles over the land. So camels, do you see them in Michigan? No, not really. Um, but just like we have horses here and people will ride horses, here they can ride camels, and probably they have a supply with them that they're going to take, somewhere. So these are really strong animals that can carry people and some supplies. Through murky waters in a squishy swamp, an airboat is the very best way to romp. So these boats are really kind of cool. There's a huge fan back here, and that's what makes them go. So maybe they're going fishing on that boat. I'm not sure what they're doing. The ocean sparkles in the sun's warm glow as a submarine vanishes down below. So we see a lot of boats at the lake, whereas this submarine, it goes way, 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 way deep down into the water. And there's actually people that stay on the submarine too. To carry many people, take this advice. A double-decker bus is twice as nice. So boys and girls, I've been on one of these before. And if you notice, the bottom part is almost like the yellow buses we see at school. But it also has a whole nother layer of seating for people. And I went to a big city in New York, and actually the roof was off of this. And so you could you could see the sky, because in New York they have those big tall skyscrapers. So I could get on and we could kind of look around the city. My dream is to go on one of these double deckers and go to London. So can you imagine our school buses having double decker, having a top and a bottom layer? Wouldn't that be silly to see here? It's a beautiful day, but it's too far to hike. So strap on your helmet and pedal your bike. Boys and girls, I can't wait to ride my bike. It's getting nicer and nicer out to do that, isn't it? Whirling propellers allow it to hover. A helicopter ride is a time to discover. So when you get in an airplane can't just stop in the middle and stay there. But like this helicopter, they must have some people on there, and they're looking at this waterfall. And a helicopter can stay there and hover, and its propellers will just kind of go round and round and round and round to kind of keep them there up in the air and hover. We've flown around from here to there. We've seen travel by water, land, and air. So boys and girls, here's a map of our world. And if you notice, North America, they have the water or the wind boat and the bicycle. They have their submarines out in the ocean and a helicopter. Way up there in Alaska, I can't reach it. Way up there, that's where it's really cold. And they've got the dog sleds. And then down here in South America, they've got some kayaks, and the llama is where that is in South America. We could actually put a kayak up here, couldn't we? And then we have over here in Europe, we've got our double-decker bus, and we've got cars, which we could put cars over here too, couldn't we? We could probably put cars on most of these. Then we have over here in Asia, we've got this big truck making a delivery, which we could also put over where we live. And then we have, looks like a train, a really fast train. And then in Africa, we've got that raft and the camel. So in Africa, they have camels there. So Australia, I don't know, Australia's where they have kangaroos. I know you can't ride a kangaroo though, but they're surrounded by water, so I bet you could put some water things there. So here is some fun facts. Here is this train, it's in Japan, and it travels so fast. It travels 186 miles per hour. Like when you get in a car and you're driving downtown, you might be going 30. They go 186 miles per hour. This llama can carry 130 pounds. Oh my goodness. That's like if we got two of you could sit on this llama. And it says the llama is a member of the camel family. It's a pack animal. He's steady on his feet and he carries people and things. But don't overwork a llama or you'll get a bit of drama. When a llama needs a break, it will just lie down on the trail and it will refuse to go. He's cute though, isn't he? So a llama might travel like 20 miles over the mountains in a day. That's a lot. All right. A kayak rides the waves, but a submarine moves under them. In California, a sub is made to move quickly underwater. It has a long shape that might remind you of a loaf of bread. Have you ever wondered how people see out of submarines underwater? A sail stick out of the submarine's middle, right here. Inside is a periscope. So it's actually, you can like look through it like this when you're underwater. You couldn't get up on top of this if this was underwater. So anyway, boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed our book on the move this week. And friends, I hope that you found out some new information from our informational text. And why don't you tell an adult or someone that you're with the main idea of the story? What was the story really about? What did it want to teach you? Thank you, boys and girls.